Asian American police recruits are few and far between. Those who do join the ranks, they struggle to find mentors with similar backgrounds. As CGTN's Karina reports, a newly formed group in America's largest police department in New York is hoping to change that.
Deputy Inspector Stuart Liu joined the New York Police Department when he was 23 years old because he wanted to make a difference. When he told his immigrant parents, they weren't thrilled.
It's not a job that we would take traditionally, and it's not something that they had planned for me.
His father delivered Chinese food for a living, and his mother was a cook. They wanted him to become a doctor or a lawyer. Peter Tam, who was with the NYPD for 20 years, says this is a very common wish among many immigrant Asian families. He now teaches a course called Chinese Americans in Policing at John Jay College in New York.
I believe that the officer, as well as the family member, if they're more assimilated or more acculturated in the United States, I think they tend to be a little bit more open to law enforcement occupation.
Liu was one of roughly 100 Asian American officers when he joined the NYPD 20 years ago. Now there are almost 3,000, making up roughly 8% of the force. While the number of Asian American recruits is rising, Liu says there remains a mentorship gap.
There's legacy officers, like officers whose father, mother were police officers, grandfather. And you can see they kind of perform at a different rate. Like they already know how to do things. That's because they have the wisdom and experience passed down to them from their parents. So we don't have that.
Liu is trying to change that. He is the president of the newly formed Asian American Police Executives Council, or APEX. It consists of high-ranking officers who offer guidance to newer recruits.
If I knew then what I know now, I feel like I could have been so much more effective. I could have been a better cop, maybe a better sergeant, maybe a better lieutenant. So I wanted to give the newer officers that opportunity to have someone to talk to.
Despite Liu's challenges, he received 4 promotions in the NYPD and says he has also gained his parents' respect.
Asian Americans are the fastest growing racial group in the United States. So don't be surprised if you see more Asian Americans joining the ranks of the NYPD. The department is actively recruiting them to better reflect New York's diverse population. Karina, CGTN, New York.